Hi, my name is Andreas. I'm the Director of Audiology at Hearing Solutions. May is Better Hearing Month. And the reason I'm very passionate about having a month dedicated to better hearing is that hearing loss is insidious. It's not something that is obvious to a lot of people when it's happening, and yet it's incredibly prevalent. If we look at the stats, roughly 60% of the Canadian population between the ages of 40 and 79 have some degree of hearing loss. And the majority of them, it's unperceived. They're not necessarily aware that it's happening. And even when a hearing loss is there and people aren't noticing it, we're still paying a price for that. The way hearing loss happens is different from what most people imagine. Most people imagine the volume of the world getting quieter, and one day I come in because I don't hear things. But what really happens is certain sounds get filtered out of our world. And so our perception is that we're hearing fine because we'll hear soft sounds in one range of our hearing, but not realize we're missing it in another range of our hearing. And that cost is that now speech becomes less clear. We are maybe forcing our brain to work harder to comprehend what's being said. We don't recognize that that's happening. So we start using more and more of our brain to compensate for the fact that we're not hearing as well. That's one of the reasons hearing's been linked with a lot of other things like cognitive decline and dementia. One well-known study showed that of all the things that we can do to help reduce our risk of dementia is do something about our hearing. And yet all these people are running around not realizing that they're having a hearing loss and that they may be paying this unseen tax. And it can be taxing our social relationships, our communication with people. People can end up withdrawing from certain social situations and not be doing or participating in the things they love. It can impact communication in the workplace, and there's well-documented impacts to our economic domains. And so it can affect us in so many different ways, and we don't necessarily even realize when it's creeping up on us. So I love that May is Better Hearing Month. It's an opportunity to raise awareness and get people to come into the clinic, because having a hearing assessment isn't a painful process. It shouldn't be scary, and it will at least give us the awareness of what's going on. And I think that's a good thing.